My apologies, y'all, but we just got to work with it, man. Because I want to be able to see y'all. It's my selfie camera that's messed up, but hopefully y'all don't let that bother y'all, man. The blurriness, and we can still get the business. All right. So this is for all my guys, all my people who want to transform, man. Transforms 2025, man. It's for everybody that want to transform. It's for everybody that want to make a significant difference in your physique 2025. All right. That's what this video is for. Who want to transform 2025? Who looking to transform 2025? That's what we're going to get into. I would really love for this to be a Q&A. Once again, it's blurry, guys, because my selfie camera is messed up, but we still going to make it happen. All right. You still can hear me. I still can touch on some good stuff, man. So this is for all my people who want to transform, man, for 2025. You want to literally transform, whether it's 6 months from now, whether it's 3 months from now. For some of you guys that really just need to lose a good 10 pounds to get where you want to be, that may be 60 days. That might be 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's 8 months from now, this is for my guys, my people who want to transform. All right. And what I would like to touch on in this video, I want to touch on some specific things that can really help you transform for 2025. I want to touch on things that'll make it a lot easier. I hope I can also answer some questions. If any of you guys got questions on how can you transform 2025, um, it's gonna be lit, man. Let's see. All right, this should be good. So yeah, some of the main factors, right, when it comes to transformation, a lot of times, man, people just need to lower their body fat. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, for people who really want to transform, their body fat is usually higher than normal, or too high for them. You know what I'm saying? It might just be too high for you. Another case where people tend to want to transform is, people who want to put on more muscle. You know what I'm saying? People who want to increase muscle mass. You know what I'm saying? There's men and women who may have not as much lean muscle as they would like, and they want to increase that. Well, there's also muscle gains transformations too. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, burning fat, losing fat, that's the main thing because of the country that we live in, man. You know what I'm saying? Obesity is an epidemic in this country. I think they said it's like 40, over 40% of the nation is obese or overweight. So, I mean, that's pretty rough, man. So obviously, most people want to burn fat and lower their body fat to transform. But then you got people who want to build muscle to transform. Then you got people who honestly want to get stronger to transform, right? Transform their capability, like what they're able to do in terms of strength. All of these things are very feasible. A lot of times you really just need a plan, man. You got to have a plan, right? You have to have a plan, and you need to know what it's going to take for you to transform these areas, whether it's lowering body fat, whether it's building muscle, whether it's getting stronger. These key things that people want to improve and transform in, you have to know what it's going to take to get there. And then once you figure out what it takes to get there, it's literally plug and play. It's literally applying what's necessary that's going to help you transform, plug and play, and then you'll transform. And then it comes from a space of consistency that'll literally take you to a point where you are consistently transforming, right? If you want to consistently transform, you just have to consistently do the things that's going to help you transform. You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. Whether you're looking to get stronger, whether you're looking to lower your body fat, whether you're looking to increase lean muscle, right, and gain more muscle, you are going to have to do what's necessary to reach that goal consistently until you reach that overall goal. And the main thing will always be having a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you may as well plan to fail, right? Because you need to follow some type of order and structure that's going to get you to where you want to go. And when I say order, I literally mean either methods, sequences, either a method, a sequence, or some type of order, that you can follow that'll literally help you reach your goals that you want to reach and, attain. So if you don't have that, then it's gonna be real hard for you to reach it. And that's typically what tends to happen. A lot of people who say, all right, bet, It's the new year, New Year resolution, boom, boom, boom. A lot of these people, they don't have a plan. They don't know specifically what it's going to take for them to reach the actual goal that they want to reach. And I think that's why with the New Year resolution crowd, a lot of them, they just kind of give up, right? Or they start burning fat, they start losing weight, and then they plateau and they don't know what to do. They're like, dang, man, I was losing weight. My body fat was lowering, or, I'm losing weight, but I'm not looking how I want to look, or I'm not losing weight anymore. And they don't know, they don't have the information, they don't know what it's going to take to consistently lower that body fat, consistently keep getting stronger, consistently build muscle, right? And honestly, man, that's really what it is. A lot of these guys, man, a lot of these people, man, they get so excited, with the New Year resolution. That's why you see mad people in the gym, New Year in the New Year's, that really don't know what they're doing. I've gotten to a point now where I try to help people. So I try to help guys. If I see people really, really struggling, if I could, I've been going to the gym for years. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody who really, really look like they're struggling and they might end up hurting themselves, I literally go over to them and I help them. I ask them, do they want my help? So I learned my lesson with just giving unsolicited advice. Now if I see somebody struggling and they're clearly a newbie, they clearly with the new resolution crowd, I will literally ask them like, "Hey, would you like some of my help?" If they say yeah, boom. If they say no, I walk off and I say, "All right, man. Well, look, salute. I just wanted to help you out, but if you don't need it, cool." And they let people, do what they do. But honestly, like I said, that's the reason why a lot of people who are part of the new resolution crowd, they tend to start and they motivated and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it," and then they lose weight. They start losing weight because they're probably doing something super extreme, like a whole bunch of cardio, or they ain't eating enough food, right? The caloric deficit is way too huge, right? And then they reach a plateau, and then they're like, man, what do I do from here? Like, what do I do now? I'm not losing weight no more. I'm not burning fat no more. What do I do now? And this is really just, it's literally the result of just not having a plan, not having order, not having structure, not having methods that will literally help you continue to lower your body fat, continue to build muscle, continue to get stronger, whatever you're trying to do, however you're trying to transform. A lot of them don't have their plan structured so that they're doing things consistently that'll help them continue to burn fat, help them continue to build muscle, help them continue to get stronger, and then boom, they reach a plateau. And then a lot of these people that's in the New Year's resolution, everybody that's flooding the gym in January, February, they get frustrated or they get discouraged or they like, man, forget this, right? And they just stop going to the gym entirely. Then here's a small remnant of the new resolution people. Then you got some of the people who they go to the gym, they reach the plateau, they're still frustrated. It's like, dang, I ain't really getting no results, but they keep going to the gym, right? And then year after year, they're not reaching the goal that they really want to reach. And it's frustrating for them. But I will give this group one thing. At least they keep going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? At least they realize that it's best for them to keep going anyway. It's better to do something than nothing. Hopefully they're not hurting themselves. But essentially, man, this is the reason why people just aren't transforming. And if a lot of y'all are trying to transform, but you're like, man, I'm just not getting there. I'm struggling. I have struggles trying to lower my body fat. I hear a lot of people say stubborn belly fat. That's a big one. How do I get rid of stubborn belly fat? Or man, I'm not growing muscle. I'm not getting muscle gains. How do I build muscle? Or how do I get my muscles bigger? They're just not growing. Like these are struggles that I hear from a lot of people. And honestly, these are just people who are reaching a plateau and they don't know what to do to get out of that plateau. Whether it's lowering body fat, like I said, building muscle, like I said, or getting stronger. And all they really need is that. That's all you really need. You really just need a lot of y'all really just need adjustments made. You may not even be doing the wrong thing. You may not be doing the wrong thing. You might just need to adjust what you're doing to get you out of that plateau, right? And then your progress will continue. So, I mean, I've been training people for a while, man. I've been training people for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I noticed over the years, man. It's honestly just people hitting plateaus and they don't know why they can't progress past where they've made it to. And the answer is they need a plan. They need a plan. They need more knowledge. They need to figure out what do they need to do consistently that'll bring about the goal that they want to reach. I don't care if you're trying to burn fat, build muscle, get strong. However, you're trying to transform, if you've reached a plateau and it's just not happening no more, you need to figure out what you need to do consistently to get the goal accomplished that you're trying to reach. Until you do that, you're gonna keep struggling. You're gonna continue to be at a plateau. You're gonna continue feeling like, dang, why can't I get rid of this stubborn belly fat? Why am I not getting stronger on the bench? Why can't I bring my side delts up? Why my shoulders ain't coming up? Why my chest ain't getting bigger? Why my lats aren't getting bigger? You know what I'm saying? Why why do I still have this stubborn belly fat? You're gonna stay in that position until you get the information that'll literally help you get out of that plateau. That's how y'all gonna transform in 2025. You need to figure out what it is that you need to do consistently to reach the goal. And one thing that I really learned about transforming the physique, man, this thing is so universal. This is what's so dope about it. It's so universal. It don't matter what your goal is. You have to, whatever your goal is, you're gonna have to figure out what is it that you need to do on a regular basis to get you there. And once you figure that, now it's just plug and play. You just literally, you do it, you do it, you do it, day after day, session after session, whatever it is you're trying to reach. And it really just happens. Point blank period. Basketball tips and more. See, I have Gyno, my brother. Does cutting help lose it? Hey, man, that's a good question, and I'll be glad to answer this for you. So, guys, I used to do a lot of content about gynecomastia, which is man boobs. And the reason why I did a lot of that content is because that's something I've been dealing with ever since I was 12 years old, and it was rough. You know what I'm saying? So I made it my duty eventually to really try to figure out ways to get rid of it. And the conclusion that I came to is, well, you're not going to be able to really get rid of the gland unless you get the surgery, right? Accepted that. So I'm like, all right, bet. So what can I do around that? And this is literally what I figured out over the years. I figured out that the way that you can really deal with your gyno and change how it's looking, or your gynecomastia, right, would literally be to take on a bodybuilding approach. And it's literally going to be building muscle, hypertrophy, building muscle, and then lowering body fat. And then continuing this cycle. And the more and more you continue this cycle, the more and more you'll be able to cultivate the chest that you want, and it'll look a lot better. You see what I'm saying? You can literally improve it. It's gonna take some time, but you can do it. That's why I encourage people, uh, especially my men who's dealing with this, to take on a bodybuilding approach and make it a lifestyle. You ain't got to get up on stage. You don't got to compete and do all the poses and all that. Just take on the approach. Take on the bodybuilding lifestyle. Just follow it. This is what Superhuman Nation is about. This is literally how I train my clients, how I help people transform their bodies, right? So, for my man right here that's dealing with gyno, bro, I don't know what stage you at. I don't know if you stage one, two, three, four, five, six, or seven. If you at stage 5, 6, or 7 gynecomastia, like man boobs, then you more than likely very overweight and you need to lower your body fat. If you're not there, if you at like stage one, stage two of gynecomastia, man boobs, then you still probably need to lower your body fat, but or you may need to build muscle. So, um, if you don't mind, man, educate me on where you stand. Like, are you overweight? Like, are you very overweight? Do you have a low body? Do you have a lower body fat percentage? Do you have a high body fat percentage? Where do you stand? Because that'll actually help me give you better advice on how you could start attacking gyno or man boobs. And in all honesty, y'all, this same approach goes with transformation. I've trained a lot of clients who deal with gynecomastia, who deal with man boobs, man, and those are some of my best transformations. They still deal with gyno, but they look a lot better than they did when they first started or when they first came and wanted to work with me. I've been doing this for years. So that's why a lot of people, they don't even notice that I deal with gynecomastia anymore. And literally what I did was just focus on transformation and made this a long term focus. See, here's one of the biggest issues too when it comes to people transforming. A lot of people don't have the patience and don't understand the principle of delayed gratification. They don't understand this the powerful reward of delayed gratification. I remember back in 2018, this is when I was doing a lot of that man boobs gyno content. Maybe 2016, 2017, but I remember in 2018, once I started to figure this concept out, I started to take on a bodybuilding approach. If you go back on all my content, because I got mad videos, my content started to shift. There was a shift, especially by like 2020. I want to say after COVID came, like after that came, my content definitely took on a shift because that's when I really realized I'm like, yo, this really works. This bodybuilding approach really works to lower the noticeability of my gyno, and I'm helping other men do it too. So though I take pride in being an actual coach and serving men and women, at one point I started focusing on men with that. You know what I'm saying? But now I look to help men and women transform again. I mean, I've helped women transform too. I got plenty of women transformations that I can show y'all. You know, I'm not necessarily focusing just on men anymore online. See, that's what I was doing before. I was trying to focus on men online. Not no more. I'm ready. I want to bring back women to my channel. I want to help men and women transform. You understand? Because the value that I have can serve men and women. I can serve men and women and help men and women transform. There's no need for me to just focus on men when women could benefit from the value that I have, right? That can help them transform as well. I've helped women get bigger butts. I've helped women like do all that. You know what I'm saying? Lower their body fat. And on the real, women can benefit more too with the bodybuilding approach. Straight up, straight up. With the whole bodybuilding approach, I've seen women completely transform. I've seen women who I've actually helped women transform who ain't even had no butt, didn't have no type of curvy shape, and they took on the bodybuilding approach and they completely transformed. Point blank period. Yo, let me see what time. Let me make sure they ain't about to close real quick. Basketball tips and more. It says I'm 5'8", 220, about 20%. Hold on for 1 second, Joe. Let me make sure they're not about to close them. All right, bro, you 220. Let me see. Oh no, they still got people in here. I don't think they're closing yet. Oh, let's see, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I think they are about to close. All right. Hey, yo, y'all throw a like on the video, man, if this content is hitting, bro, and what I'm talking about. Throw a like on the video, y'all. So okay, so my man said he's 5'8", 220, about 20% body fat. Okay, yeah. So yeah, 20% body fat, especially if you're dealing with gynecomastia, is going to be a high body fat. Let me just tell you right now. Unless you have a good amount of lean muscle mass. Like right now, I'm about 20% body fat now. I'm about to do my cut. So I'm about to do a cut for the next 12 weeks. I'm actually on my cut right now. But I'm at 20%. I'm actually at 21% body fat. I need to come back down. So yeah, there's gonna be a legit cut. I'm coming down. But if you 5'8", 220, and you about 20% body fat, and you don't have a lot of lean muscle mass, that's gonna be too high, bro. In terms of body fat. You know, point blank period. So what I recommend for you, man, is I do need to see some pictures of you so that I can give you the best advice. But this is what I'll do for you. And anybody else that's watching too, y'all feel free to do this as well if you're looking to transform or if you really want to, if you really want to transform for 2020, man. 2025. If you really want to look different, if you really ready to dedicate yourself and learn some powerful stuff that's going to help you transform, this goes out to you too. But my man, basketball tips and more. Um, in the description, I have a link, right? And in that link, you can literally book a transformation call with me. It's a 30-minute call where we'll literally go over everything. We'll go over you transforming. I can get more information from you. If you need to, text me pictures and stuff so I can really see where you stand. And we can really discuss, you transforming, man, and really coming up with a powerful plan for you, right? All you got to do, you can book it. The link is in the description of this live right now or this video. If y'all watching this after the live, you watching the replay, you can click the link too and book your free call. So I've been doing this all January, right? All January. Literally, I'm doing free transformation calls. And, also we'll get on the phone and see if we can work together. So then I can literally guide you step by step on how to do this, right? This is very valuable. You see what I'm saying? Super valuable. But I can guide you step by step on how to do this and help you literally transform so that you're looking better, looking how you want to look. If that's something that you want to do, you can click the link in the description and book your free 30-minute transformation call, right? And if we come to a point where we can work together, that'd be even better. I love to work with you, man. I love to really lead you and guide you, man, and show you how much easier this is. You know what I'm saying? This is very easy. It's not hard, y'all. The reason why it's hard for a lot of people is because it's called ignorance. It's called ignorance. Some people just don't have the information, and that's why it's hard. I was the same person. I was struggling with a number of things, and I just didn't have the info. That's ignorance. That's why I was struggling. For my people perish for the lack of knowledge. It's just lacking the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge that it's going to take for you to transform, or if you don't know what it is that you need to do on a regular basis to reach said goal, you ain't going to reach it. You're going to reach a plateau. You'll be like, dang, I'm stuck here. How do I do it? So you need coach. You need a coach. You need some information. You need the knowledge, and then you'll be able to reach it. You'll be able to get out of this plateau, man, and you'll be able to make progress. Okay. So salute basketball tips and more. Sounds good, bro. I appreciate it. Salute, salute. I'm glad you appreciate it, man. Listen, for anybody else, look, if y'all ready to transform for 2025, click the link in the description and book your free 30-minute transformation call. And listen, we can hop on the phone, man, and give you a great transformation plan, give you some value, and then we'll figure out if it's a good fit for us to work together and then really help you do this. You can try it on your own, or you can get the information from me, all the info you need, plug and play. Every week, I'll check in with you, make sure everything's good. If there needs to be adjustments, we'll make adjustments, and you'll reach the goals that you want to reach for 2025. You will transform if you're willing to follow the things that I tell you. Point blank period. It's really that simple. I make it easy too. I have an app, and I have videos that literally show you tutorials on every movement that your plan will have. I make your diet and nutrition easy. You're gonna be able to eat the foods that you like to eat. You'll be able to eat the foods that you like to eat and still burn fat, lower your body fat, build muscle, and grind, right? So I make this easy for you. And I give you that accountability each week, checking in on you. And I do this now. Once I get to a certain amount of clients, it's gonna be hard for me to keep this available. It'll probably take longer for me to respond to you. But as of right now, I give my number to my clients, and you could text me if you got a question on the fly, like yo, boom, 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 boom. You could text me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll respond. Once I get a high number of clients, it'll probably take me longer to respond, but um, that's just for people who ready to transform 2025. If you're really ready to do it, book your free transformation call, link in the description, and I'll see y'all on the phone, man. We'll come up with a great plan for you. Um, and if it works and we can work together and it fits, we're gonna wear the shoes and we're gonna get you transformed for 2025. All right. So let's get it. If y'all got any questions, man, feel free to comment on this video. Once again, that link is in the description. If you want to book the free call, it's in the description. All right. All right, y'all. I'm out. Salute.